Hello. I hope whoever is watching this is feeling splendid. I feel like I'm doing a little better. Not that I've really been in a complete shit place in a while, which I'm glad for. I mean, ups and downs, of course, but that's just normal. Definitely, life's just like so uncomparably better now than it was like a year ago. So I really feel like I can't complain a lot, but as far as like mental, like feeling shit about music and just where I'm at, I feel like I don't know. I feel like in that sense I'm all over the place. I'll be like really happy one day, then down the other day. Like in general, I wouldn't call my mood unstable, like to a concerning level. Like I don't think it's, I need mental help or something. But I just think as far as like my motivation, not even my motivation, I feel like I stay pretty motivated, but just my stance on how well I'm doing at working towards my motivation changes a lot. And these last couple days I've been just sleep, eat, living music, singing as much as I can, playing guitar as much as I can, piano as much as I can. Probably even be doing more. I'm going to be doing more after I'm done recording. After I'm done talking to my phone, I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to sing some more. Then I'm going to guitar some more, and then I'm going to piano some more. And then after that I'll probably be tired, but if I still have something in me, I'll rinse and repeat. I have to send an email out though, because I'm actually, besides music though, I'm trying to get more into film stuff. I want to start building my portfolio with film stuff. I have some other students who I've kind of been the, what's the word, like the initiator, trying to get people to do stuff, because I go to a community college, but I'm kind of in the art, section of the school, so I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are film, it's not called a film major, but video majors, or, the production media area, so I'm trying to gather them. And I got like a group, I made like a group chat of like 4 other people who I already like I'm close with, because it's a small school, so I already know them from other classes. But we're gonna start doing interviews and stuff with like probably staff first, would be like easy to do, but like filming interviews, we might even just start do it on our phones. They have cameras, like actual cameras, well, like, good quality cameras that you can technically sign out, but you have to be a second, or you have to have already taken the video production class where they tell you how to use the cameras, which makes sense because they don't want people breaking these cameras if they haven't been taught how to use them. But you can't take that class until your second year, which is kind of unfortunate because we're all first years. Which, I mean, we could befriend some second years where we might do that. But as of right now, we're planning on just using phones because iPhone quality really isn't that awful. Probably set up 2 phones so we can kind of, have multi-shot, make it look not super, put as much effort into it as we can. I don't think we can sign out mics either, or lighting. So we can just use phone mics. We can sign out, the only thing that we can sign out this far in our, like, degree is Zoom recorders, which, I mean, they're like microphones, but I feel like that might just be more effort than just recording on our phones. Even our director was like, phone audio is not that bad. You can just use your phone audio. It might be easier. But I'm excited to do. It's just something to start. Creating something. I mean, not that I don't create stuff. I guess right now I'm recording myself. You would call this a video production. Obviously, it's not high effort. I don't really edit or write a script or put text on the screen. I don't do this for a portfolio. This is just me blabbering to the void. I don't know. But I do. I write I do a lot of music stuff, but I just think it'd be a good experience. I want to do some more fictional stuff, even though it's funny because I love documentaries. I love interviews. That's like the kind of video production stuff I consume more than fictional movies. But I do really want to do some, and a lot of the other students in that group, I say it's like a couple. It's not a lot of people, but that's probably better than having a bunch of people involved, because that just makes things take longer. But I want to do some like fictional like skits and stuff too, just like little short things, like SNL bits or stuff like that. And obviously once we take those other classes, which I can't do in the spring, I made my spring schedule for college. I was gonna take a documentary class. My director like told me, I could have still signed up for it, but she was really pushing for me to not sign up for it and wait till next spring. because at that point I'll know how to use the cameras better, which I mean, I still kind of wish, I don't know. I'm sure I could have figured out how to use it. Like, I'm sure it wouldn't have taken me that long to figure it out. And now I have to wait to take it next year. But I mean, I can make my own document. You know, I don't need a class to tell me to make a documentary. I got my phone. But no, I don't want to be too overwhelmed. That was like another thing. I think I'm like gonna take 26 credits in the spring, and I'm taking 19 this semester, which is the maximum you're supposed to take. They say no more than 19, but you can override it. So maybe it's good I'm not taking documentary too, because I actually want to be able to focus on that and like put a lot of effort into the documentary I make for that class, because I think in that class you work on one one project. So maybe that's another pro to it, and yeah, I guess it'll be more video experience. But then I want to use this time in the spring when I'm not busy with my classes to just make my own projects, because I mean, I don't need a class to tell me to. I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. Kind of for myself, but I guess if anyone else is watching this, you don't really need, it might seem obvious, but you can be your own motivator, you know? You don't need a class to tell you, write this project. You can, you know, make your own writing projects. You can make your own songs without taking a music class telling you to write an album based on this topic. Like, no, just pick it. You can assign that to yourself, you know, if you have enough discipline. You can assign yourself your own photography. It doesn't have to all be art stuff, you know, your own art assignment, your own documentary assignment, you know. You don't need, and that's even can be better, because you can just ask a teacher to look at it, you know. You don't have to have the teacher assign it. If you go to a school, you can say, hey, look at this documentary I made, you know, give me your critique. You don't have to. So that's a little advice for myself. I can make my own shit. And I already do, music wise, even though I've been working more on covers than my original stuff. I've been writing songs, but I just want to musically spend a little more time exploring my range and just getting more practice and more talent before I'm like, I think I just need to take a little break and work. It's not a break, but you know, more time just working on getting better at singing and better at my instruments, and then going back to focusing more on my own music. But I'm excited for this student creation, I don't know, productions. I hope everyone else follows through on it. Even if they don't, I'm pretty motivated to keep doing it, because I want to build a portfolio of stuff. And it seems like a lot of the people at school don't really apply them. That sounds like so mean of me to say, but I mean, that's what my teachers were saying. You know, they say, you know, like, oh, we don't really have a lot of students putting in extra work, you know. They're just gonna do their bare minimum for their classes and then, I don't know, do whatever, which, I mean, that's fine. But I think if I'm taking these classes, taking this degree, which I'm not a video degree in, but I have to take video, I'm like audio production, music option, media, and arts degree. It's like so many words. But I have to take some video production classes, which I don't mind, because I really like this stuff too. So I'm glad, because otherwise I might not have really gotten us into it. It's good experience. But the classes I did sign up for spring, which are mainly music classes, I'm taking like an audio. I mean, a lot of them are for my degree, and a lot of them are just music electives. The ones I have to take are, I'm taking two classes about like society and media and stuff, like kind of more of a learning classes, which, I mean, I have to take them, but they sound interesting too, you know. I do like classes where you like have to create things. I don't know what I have to do in that class, but it'll still be interesting, you know, and I have to take it anyway. So it's like about media and society and the effects of media on people, I guess. It's probably good information. I don't know. I have to take music appreciation, which that sounds like such a lame class, and that's like the one I'm least excited for, even though I love I like appreciating music. But I have a friend who just took that class this fall, and they said it's really like good, and you know, they like understand music more. So I don't, maybe it really is a useful class, but I have to take that anyway. I'm taking basic acting, which I could have not, like, I'm not required to take that. I just thought it'd be a cool class. I feel like if I had to like take out a class, I'd probably take out that one, but because I don't know, but I'm probably good, because I've never really got acting training, so I don't know. I can always remove it before then if I feel like I'm going to be too busy, but I think it's like 2 days a week. Seems cool. I'm taking dance as my PE credit, which is a pretty cool PE credit, and I'm doing jazz ensemble, rock ensemble, a cappella, piano lessons, guitar lessons, voice lessons. Is that it? I think that's it. I believe that's it. Oh, I'm taking a music production class too, which is required, but I mean, it seems cool. But I'm excited because these are a lot of cool. I took a lot of like history, math, English, psychology this semester, which I mean are like required classes. But I mean, I didn't honestly like none of them I hate. I'm still in them. There's still like several weeks left of the semester. None of them were even that bad, but obviously they're not. You know, I'm not going to school for history or for English or for math. Yeah, not for math. So it'll be cool having next semester. You know, I'm taking more classes, 26 credits, which everyone's like, oh, that's too much, Lily. You know, don't take 26 credits. But I mean, they're classes I'm interested in. I feel like I'm going to be so... I'm going to be doing a lot of music practice. Definitely going to use this break in between, because I think we do get like a month break, maybe like a little less than a month break between spring and... or between fall and spring semester. So I'm definitely going to use that break to work on my own music, because I know once it gets to spring, I'm going to be practicing jazz songs, practicing a cappella. Oh, I didn't even say music theater. I'm taking music theater again too. That's why I was like missing one. I'm going to be practicing rock songs, jazz songs, music theater songs, a cappella songs, and then I'm going to be practicing a solo for my voice lessons. And then I don't really know, because I haven't taken piano or guitar lessons yet. I'm just self-taught. I don't know if they perform solos too, but I mean, I assume in those classes I'll be picking a song, because they're private lessons, which is awesome. And they're only 30 minutes, so once a week. I mean, I would do more if I could, but it's not going to be super overwhelming, I don't think. It's not like 3 hours a week. It's just half an hour a week for each of those, so it's like an hour and a half of lessons a week. But I am assuming for those I'll probably pick at least 2 songs to try and master. I mean, like, I haven't done them yet, but I don't know if there's like a solo performance. That'd be cool. I'll sign up to do it if there is, but I'll be learning songs on guitar for guitar and then songs on piano for piano, which maybe I can tie them together. I mean, probably not guitar and piano, but maybe like the song I'm doing in my voice lessons can be a song I can learn on guitar or piano, because I'm already kind of doing that for my solo, which is going to come up soon. That's like in December. I mean, it's like a solo at a community college. It's not like I'm performing in New York City, so it's nothing crazy. But for that, I'm doing a song that I learned on piano, which I'll play the ghost on here at some point. I think I've recorded myself singing that song because I like it. I've posted myself singing it like a few months ago because I actually learned it before I took voice lessons. Although I'd probably say I sing it better now because that was before voice lessons. But it's Liability by Lorde, which I knew on guitar, but it's traditionally played on piano. So I've been playing it on piano. I learned piano just for that song. And the thing is, though, every time I record myself singing and playing, the piano is way too loud. I know I have such a quiet voice, which I'm working on with my voice teacher. She said, well, because I signed up for voice lessons next semester, she said next semester we can work more on projecting my voice, because she wants to use the rest of the semester for us to just like furnish up my solo and musical theater songs that I'll be performing, because that's coming up. But I want to get better at singing loudly. But every time I record myself playing piano and singing that song, because I want to have a good recording of it to show people, because I don't know, I'm kind of happy with it. The piano's way too loud, because if I do it on an actual piano, I can't turn the piano down. I can like put my foot on the little pedal thing. I don't know what the word is, but you know, that pedal that makes it quieter. But even then, it's still too loud for my voice, because I assume I'll probably get a mic, hopefully a mic when I sing it if I'm using an actual piano. And then I have a keyboard in my room, and I'm grateful to have this keyboard because it lets me practice piano from home. But the keys just are really loud, like not the volume of like, because on keyboards you can obviously adjust the volume, but like just the sound of the plastic keys is loud. Like even if it's on mute, you can just hear me pressing the keys, so it's kind of an ugly sound. So I mean, I do record myself doing that. It just doesn't sound super pretty because you can hear me pressing the keys. But I mean, I still love I'm so grateful to have a keyboard in my own room, because that just makes practice awesome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to spring. I'm looking forward to doing some productions. I want to do some artsy stuff too. It'll be cool, and I can set up the cameras, which I know it's not gonna be that different from, you know, having, you know, technology and phones is awesome in the sense like I can record stuff on here, you know. Just I make my own projects on a phone. It's good video quality. I mean, probably not the same as the cameras, you know. And I want to get camera experience because that'll just be good knowledge. I can say I know how to operate this camera. But I want to start making little projects and stuff, which I know I'm just adding more stuff for me to do. But it's stuff I want to do. And then I'm working on top of that. I'm still working my retail job. And I signed up to I'm already doing a work study on Fridays for football. I've talked about this numerous times, but Friday nights I go to high school football games with a news company and other students in my area of degree, and we get paid like 15 an hour, and they're usually like, they can be up to 12-hour shifts. Not, I wouldn't say typically 12-hour, but usually like 9 hours every Friday. So it's like a, it's good bonus. I mean, it's not like as much as like a job, but it's money. It's still good to get. But there's only a couple games left because obviously it's the end of football season. So I did sign up at the beginning of the semester to do a work study, which it's not like a lot of studying. It's not like I'm getting as much experience as I am in football, actually, where I can, use the cameras. I'm definitely learning so much from this work study. That's awesome. Even if it wasn't paid, I'd probably still do it. Not that I'm gonna say that, I appreciate the money, but the other work study I signed up for, it's more just work and less study, because the jobs are like run the tech office, which you just sit in the office. And then if someone comes to, like, they want to sign out a camera, or they want to sign out, a tripod, or, Zoom recorder, you like give them the sign out. It's not super fun. Not that I want to be fun. It's not like I'm not getting a lot of experience from it, which, I mean, it's a job. But I have a job working retail, and I mean, obviously a lot of people would be like, well, you could be earning more money. And I mean, I'm not like in the space to be like, I don't need money, because, like, especially being in foster care, once I move out of here, like, I need all the money I can get. There are going to be some foster care benefits, I'm sure, that I'll be fortunate enough to be eligible for once I do move out of care. I don't know how many things. I know, like, there's some programs that exist that help you. Like, I think your health insurance gets covered till you're like 26 or something like that. But it's not like I'm not going to get paid like thousands of dollars a month. And then once I move out of foster care, it's not like people who have parents, they can, like, oh, I'm going to live with my parents till I'm 28, or, something happens and I lose all my money. I can't be like, oh, I'm just going to live in my parents' basement. It's like, once I'm out of foster care, I'm out of foster care. So I'm not like in the spot to be like, oh, I don't need to worry about money right now. I do save all my money, like, I'm trying to get a car. So, like, in the financial standpoint, maybe I should sign up to do this, or keep pursuing this other work study and just, get as many hours as I can making money. But that's like the smart financial decision. But I don't want to overwhelm myself too much with hours, which I know is like a thing. If you asked me like a couple months ago, I would have been like, yep, every hour I can making money, I'm gonna do it. You could ask me to, like, shovel like horse shit, and I'd be like, yep, if I'm making $1 an hour, I would do it. I love saving money. But while I'm here under this roof where I'm not worrying about money, like, in the short term, I have this, like, free time. I want to be utilizing this free time to, like, work on these projects. It's not like I'm saying, oh, I don't want to work. I'm still going to be working in the retail job. I'm not saying I'm quitting that 100%, no. Still going to have some money income stream. I just don't know if I want to do the second job at this moment, because once I'm out of here, I'm not going to have another opportunity where I'm getting my groceries paid for, getting my roof paid for. I'm not worrying about expenses in the short term. So I'm having this extra free time where I can work on these projects. It's not like I'm using this free time to, like, waste away in my bed watching Netflix. I want to use this time to work on things that could help me in the future, because if I have a full-time job, hopefully, at some point, if I don't win the lottery, I'm probably not going to have as much time, unfortunately, to work on these projects and work on my music. I mean, I'd love for music to be my full-time thing, but just, if that doesn't happen, because that's entirely possible, if I need other, assuming that's not going to be my main income source, because, I don't know, it's good to have faith. I want to be a faithful person. I want to be optimistic, but I also don't want to be like, I expect to, I expect music and making my own little films and documentaries is going to pay for every expense in my entire future. I'm sure I'm going to get some odd jobs and all that stuff. But yeah, I want to use this time to, again, like, not stop what I'm doing, but just, I'm in college. I'm not going to have these experiences again. I'm not saying, like, I'm not partying. I wish I was partying, but I just want to keep working on these little projects, because then I can be like, oh yeah, I've made these little documentaries, these little art thingies, these songs. So that's my reasoning right now. But I didn't even explain what the word, I babble too much, and that's the point of me I'm babbling right now, but the work study thing, like I said, it's like the tech office. I think they want me to do the radio, where I'd be like an on radio talk. I might, you know, I could just do like 5 hours a week. I'm not saying no to it. I'm just saying I'm not taking consideration that I'm going to be eating up more of my time, where I'm already feel like I don't have a lot of time with my classes to work on my projects and music and stuff. So I just don't want to keep eating away at that, because then obviously it's just going to get harder and harder to do stuff and to sleep. But no, this is all good stress. That's what I was learning about my psychology class today, is that there's stress, and then there's, is it it's like EU stress. I don't know how you say, like EU stress, whatever it's called. There's stress, and there's that stress, which is like helpful stress. The like descriptions were like, it's like the stress when you have to pick between getting tacos or pizza for dinner. You know, it's like stress of a decision, but obviously it's not like life or death. You know, it's both things are good options. You know, it's like, oh, either I work a cool job in the radio station getting paid, or I keep working on my projects more and my music more. Like it's a win-win situation. I just have to pick between either one, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this work at school, and then like, you know, be like, after I say I'm gonna do it, ditch it, you know. But I'll probably do some of that. Today was not the election. Today was the day everyone was talking about the election. Honestly, I'm not going to talk about politics, because I don't know. I'm just not well versed enough to like, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that. But that was just, you know, if this is a time capsule of me, which I guess this is, you know, today was the day people talked about politics a lot, because I don't think it's the votes got leaked. I don't think it's like, they haven't officially said who's president, but like, it's like, you know, people know who the president's gonna be. And then today I was listening to, who have I been listening to? There's this one artist I discovered. I need to like figure out the name, just because she's out. I might have mentioned her before, but she has a song that I think is beautiful. Oh, I have a laptop in front of me. That's why I'm like hunched over. What's her last name? Her song is like, Sophie May. I don't think she's super small of an artist, but I mean, she's no like Sabrina Carpenter or anything. She's not Billie Eilish. No More Birthdays is the first song I heard from her. It was on my Discover Weekly on Spotify, but I've just been listening to her a lot. I think she's like, I feel like I've talked about her in another video. I'm getting deja vu, but I don't know. I think she sounds cool. I like women artists. I've been trying to listen to some jazz too, because I'm taking jazz ensemble in the spring. And it's not that I don't know jazz music. I just like probably not as well versed in it as I was in rock. I don't feel like I should know some more jazz before I go into jazz ensemble. My music teacher was like, oh, you probably have a good voice for jazz ensemble. I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't know what I know what jazz singers sound like, but you know, I didn't know exactly what that meant. Probably I have kind of a deeper voice, so I guess that's true, because I was listening to some jazz. I looked up like jazz playlists on Spotify, but they were like 90% instrumental, which I love instrumental music, but obviously I wanted to hear some of these jazz singers. But I found some. I really do like jazz. I feel like I'm looking forward to that class, because I've never played jazz, so it's gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna stop recording because I want to continue musicking. It looks so dark out. It's like 6:30 p.m. It's like pitch black out. Cannot see a single thing. And I got like that like 5:30, not even. That's just how it's gonna be now until. Now hopefully I don't get like seasonal depression again. I feel like I was kind of depressed in the winter. It's almost been like a year since I started. Not like almost. I mean, I guess kind of. I think that the first one of these I recorded was in like January maybe, or February. I think January, because I turned 16 in February, the end of February. And I feel like I made a couple of these when I was 15. Which, 17, that's not gross. 17 sounds pretty. There's so many songs about 17. I'm singing one, I'm singing Dancing Queen for my musical theater song, which it feels so weird saying I'm doing musical theater, because I'm not like a, I don't know, stereotypical theater person. I never watched musicals before entering this class, but I'm actually really liking it. I like being around those like high energy people, and I'm learning to appreciate them more, how cool they are, you know, like the lyricism that goes into it, because I love lyrics. So I'm definitely appreciating musicals more. But I'm singing Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen, Young and sweet, only 17. Oh yeah, only 17. I won't be 17 when I sing it. I'm playing the mom though, so that wouldn't really even make sense. But I'm not even 17 yet. I'm not only 7. But next year I will be for next semester. But there's a lot of songs about 7. I think I like saw something about that. Like a lot of people write songs about being 17 because it rhymes a lot. I'm gonna stop recording because there's so much noise upstairs. You can probably hear it. But I'm gonna keep singing, then do some guitar, then do some piano, and then I have to shower. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, listener. Goodbye, viewer. Goodbye, future me rewatching this. It's November 6th, 2024. Bye.